Hi everyone, welcome to day 10 of our Barefoot series. Slightly different video today, and apologies it is a day late. I could not get anything uploaded yesterday. I did not have the internet or signal, so here it is today. But I thought, let's do this again, and I want to just ask a question because I'm curious. So we're doing all this barefoot outside. What about inside the home? If you've been outside with shoes on, if you've been outside without shoes on, barefoot, do you take your shoes off and your socks off before you go into the house? Do you wash your feet? Do you have a towel at the door and something to wash your feet? Or do you just go straight in? I know for me, growing up, a lot of times we would wear our shoes in the house, but to me that feels really unnatural. And I wonder about you. There are many cultures that believe, whatever you walk into the house, you're walking that into your energy. The home is a representation of you, right? It's a representation of us. And so I always take my shoes off when I go into a home. Doesn't matter whose home it is. I'm always like, I'm gonna take my shoes off. Because to me, that feels good. That feels respectful, it feels good. It feels like I go into whomever's space it is, whether it's my space or someone else's, and I go, my energy, or my friend's energy. None of the outside stuff that I've picked up on my feet or on my soles of the shoes, if I've chosen to wear shoes. Which I'm going to answer the question I do sometimes get asked. I'm not 24/7 barefoot. I do go out in shoes. More so probably than barefoot at this point in time. So I was just wondering, because it's interesting, isn't it? Because there's different cultures around the world, and so I was raised in England, and I've lived in many different places, in many different homes, in many different sizes of homes, in many different classes and cultures, and I've had lots of different experiences. And it was interesting, there was this one time I lived in this wonderful massive farmhouse. It's very beautiful family, and I would have a pair of indoor shoes because the floor was very cold and very hard. It was a farmhouse, really, that had been done up. And I'd have a second pair of shoes, whereas when I lived in an apartment or a smaller home, that doesn't feel right. I like to have bare feet in the home. And it's just interesting, isn't it? Because our skin is the biggest organ. It tells us so much. When we touch another, when we connect with another, when I speak to someone and I'm speaking about a very dear or intimate topic, or, I really want them to feel my presence, I will touch them. And I wonder, do you do the same? So on that level, it's fascinating which homes I felt I wanted to be barefoot in and which I haven't, for whatever reason. And it's curious, isn't it? I remember reading a comment once from a wonderful being who wrote on one of the barefoot videos, they only knew, they got lost, it went dark, their phone was out, they only knew where they were going and how to get back because they were barefoot, because their feet, their skin remembered the mossy ground they walked upon. Our feet remember. Isn't that interesting? So I'm just sharing this because I'm curious as to your thoughts and feelings. And I send you so much love, and I look forward to seeing you either tomorrow or later today. I'm not sure if I'm going to do day 11 straight after this in the evening time, or whether I'll do day 11 tomorrow, but either which way. I'm curious as to your thoughts, your feelings about going into a home, barefoot or not barefoot. Do you clean your feet at the door? Do you not? How do you do that? What do you do? And that memory that skin has, the energy transference of everything around. Interesting, isn't it? So much love to you all. Speak to you soon, and I'll see some of you on the 10th of January for the Great Ascension Crystal of Orion, the workshop that Tim Wild and I are hosting. In the meantime, so much love. Thanks for watching.